Hey guys, it's Miss Alexander, and today we are working with measurement and data standards. And today you're going to actually find the area of a quadrilateral. Now here's some vocabulary terms we need to know. Quadrilateral, it's a quadrilateral is any four-sided shape. And then we need to know length. This is how long a side of a quadrilateral is. And then width, this is how wide a quadrilateral is. So here are the steps to finding area. You identify the length and the width of the quadrilateral, you multiply, and then clearly state your answer. Note, this is all done through Scribble. If your Scribble isn't working, get your work notebook and the problems there, and then when asked, put your answer in the chat, or just type it next to the example. So here we go. So if you have Scribble, we're going to bounce into our Scribble, double click. It says multiply the length by the width, clearly state your answer. So I have length and I have width. Maybe it's length and width. Either way, it's multiplication, so it doesn't really matter which way we go as long as we're multiplying. So here we have 5 times 5, which is 25. Now, do you see these centimeters? You need to make sure you write centimeters squared. And it's squared because, ladies and gentlemen, we have, my 5 looks funny, you guys. So I want to quick fix that. And all of a sudden I can't remember how to do that. It's because we're multiplying two numbers that are centimeters, so it automatically becomes squared. And then we multiply. So my answer is 25 centimeters squared. So I'm going to hit save and close. I'm going to come right down here. We're going to make this a little smaller because I don't need it that big. A little smaller. There we go. And then if I don't have the Scribble, it doesn't work well, I can always do it this way, where I see it and I go 5 times 5 equals 25 centimeters. And then I don't know how to make it squared, but it has to be squared. And I know we got to make this 2 smaller. And I'm not too sure how you do this through Google. So I'm going to put a caret, and a caret is the triangle on Shift 6. A caret 2 is the same as squared. I will learn how to make it squared to show you another time. But right now, this is what we have. I'm going to make it just a little bigger. Let's go to example 2. Example 2, again, the same thing, but the difference is this is a rectangle. So I'm going to go right over here. I'm going to scribble. I have my length and I have my width. So here I'm looking at 12 times 6. If I don't know what it is, I can come right over here, 12 times 6, and quick multiply. I know 6 times 2 is 12, and 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So I know it's 72, and we got to make sure we write our centimeters squared. And so this is my answer. I'm going to hit save and close, and yes, I'm going to make it smaller only because it doesn't need to be that big, and for some reason it thinks it does. So right here next to my example right here, if my Scribble is not working, I'm going to do 12 times 6 equals 72 centimeters. I'm going to use my caret right now, squared. Now you guys, here we go. We're going to do two more problems. I'm going to do problem 1 and problem 2. And again, I'm going to do it within the Scribble to show you guys. I'm going to click in. I'm going to turn it into my Scribble 2. I see that I have 8 times 8. So I'm going to do 8 times 8, which is, yes, 64 centimeters squared. Look at how I put that 2 up. It's like super subscript or something like that. On a Word document, it's, I think, superscript. So I will learn how to do it on Google. Right now, I'm not too sure. I'm going to make this smaller, of course. For problem number 1, if I don't have access, I do 8 times 8 equals 64 centimeters squared. And the caret is telling you it's supposed to be squared, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead. I can make this a little bigger because I think problem 2 is automatically at the bottom right here on the next page. I can't remember. But either way, I'm going to jump into here and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to quick scribble. Now all I'm doing is length times width. So here I have 12 times 8. If I don't know how to do it this way, I can always go like this, just so that I can see it. And 12 times 2 is 16. And then 8 times 1 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So I get 96 centimeters squared. And it's because I'm multiplying 2 centimeters. I'm going to hit save. Just make it a little smaller because I don't need it that big. And remember, if I don't have what I need, I can't get in Scribble, I'm going to do 12 times 8. Then I'll figure out the answer and do 96 centimeters squared. And yes, the caret tells you that this is squared. I hope this made sense. I hope it's fun. Remember, while you're doing it, to smile, giggle, and wiggle, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.